Welcome, everybody, to the day we've all been looking forward to. The start of a new NBA season on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. We've got Chris Webber and Greg Anthony with us. And from the sideline, we'll be hearing from David Aldridge. Sacramento Kings here at home in an interconference matchup. Should be a good one. So Sacramento will get the first possession. And now the opening lineup for Detroit. Young out there with Quincy Pondexter. Then it's Zeller. Then there's Brandon Knight. And it's Abrinas in at the 2. Now here's Randolph. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And the defense doing everything in their power. But Randolph just too good in there.
Out left to the wing. Here's Abrinas. No good from outside. Sacramento with the ball. Three-pointer, Hield. Rebound by Pondexter.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
That one drops for him.
Playing with great energy, Zeller has the speed to drive.
And it's Sacramento's ball. Pass to Barnes. Randolph inside. Young's there. Randolph can't hit.
That's what we're talking about in terms of the activity level defensively. You got to protect the rim.
Well, that takes physical ability, good timing, those two things that he possesses.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Detroit shooting their first free throws of the game. And the first one at the line is good. He makes 1 of 2 that time. Detroit on D. Over in the corner, Barnes. Sacramento again missing. Randolph against Young. And Labissiere sends it back.
Just phenomenal timing on the block. Labissiere leaping up for the forceful rejection.
Kept alive. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
That's what every team needs. Guys getting after it on the offensive board.
Feeds it to Pondexter. Over Barnes. Pondexter, no good.
They're sputtering a little on offense to start this game. 1 for 4 so far.
Hield dishes to Barnes, and it's Quincy Pondexter with the foul. That's his first foul. Sacramento moving it around. Randolph can't hit.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
Young for 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. Young's got himself on the board with 3 there.
There's a chance he could go for a big game if they don't D him up on the perimeter.
Barnes against Young. And the foul called on Brandon Knight. That is his first foul of the game. And so here's Sacramento. Trailing by 2. Shot clock at 6. Passes it to Hield. 3-pointer. Detroit with the rebound. Knight with it. Zach Randolph covering. Rejected by Randolph. Shot by Hield. Nobody around. From outside, off the mark. Zeller up top. Defended by Labissiere. That's tipped. And the Kings pushing it up now. Hill leading the charge. So it's Detroit now. The pass to Abrinas. Takes a 3. Buries the long-range jumper.
And that's good stuff from him. Nice touch.
The Kings trail by 5. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And the call will be against Thaddeus Young. That is his first foul of the game. A big group substitution here for Sacramento. Willie Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for Labissiere. Montiunas comes in for Zach Randolph. Bogdanovich, he's checked in for Hield. And it's Fox in for George Hill. Detroit also making some changes. JaVale McGee's checked in for Cody Zeller. Hernan Gomez comes in for Young. And Garrett Temple subbed in for Alex Abrinas. Now here's Barnes. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one, and it's Quincy Pondexter with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. A different look here for Detroit. Ian Clark comes in for Quincy Pondexter, and Emmanuel Mudiay subbed in for Knight. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, Cauley Stein a screen. Fox passes to Cauley Stein. The feed now to Bogdanovich. Just 5 on the clock. Lets a floater go. No good on that one. And it's Detroit the other way. Here's Moody.
Oh! That athletic ability there.
Wow. Jumped out of the gym.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Now here's Monty Eunice. Cauley Stein a screen. McGee with the block. And here we go. Fast break. Mudiay's got it. Shoots over Fox. Here's Hernan Gomez. Kicks it to Temple. Tries a 3. That shot no good. The Kings trail by 7. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, I had a chance to catch up with Dave Yeager. He said one of the challenges they face in this matchup is the shot blockers. He said we've got to use pump fakes and get their guys up in the air. Anything that helps us convert close-in looks, or at the very least, get to the line. Kevin?
That's great, David. Thanks. They've got their hands full against a team that plays such tough D.
And that's why you got to be flexible in terms of your game plan, particularly on the offensive end. They might have to try a few different approaches till they find one that works.
Well, Greg, I think the best approach is a solid motion offense, a lot of back cuts, ball movement side to side. Against a team with this kind of defense, good movement is always the key to breaking them down.
Sinks the triple.
And off to an incredible start here early from long range.
Fox kicks to Bogdanovich. Pass to Monty Eunice. With the floater, and Bogdanovich lays it in.
Ooh, look at the soft touch on the teardrop.
Out of bounds, Sacramento will take possession.
Wow, wasted possession. Thanks to what should have been a simple pass.
The Kings trail by 4. And there's a whistle. That goes on Ian Clark. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. Sacramento shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. No good on the second free throw. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. For Sacramento, they have made 3 of 5 free throw attempts.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws. And the missed opportunities for them at the line here early on.
Cauley Stein a screen. Barnes dishes to Cauley Stein. Back to Barnes. Second shot opportunity, and the layup is up and in.
Man, this thing is just going back and forth tonight.
Each team is stepping up, rising to the challenge. Yet another lead change.
Here's Clark. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. They get it again. Barnes. The layup off target.
Allowing no space for the shooter to get comfortable. Just terrific defense.
Yeah, that won't go on the stat sheet. Close to getting the block, but really it had the same effect.
Fox. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. The Kings on top, leading by a point. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. Neither team able to build much of a lead up to this point as we start the second quarter. Matt Barnes is out there with Monty Eunice. And it's Fox. Then it's Willie Cauley Stein. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 2 spot. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Kings. Detroit shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses.
Nice. Tying it up, though a little disappointed that he couldn't give him the lead.
Here's Barnes. A beautiful reverse layup. Barnes has got his second basket of the night.
How about the awareness there from Fox? You got to love seeing how he is such a willing passer in finding the open man.
Aggressive move to the bucket, and the D is ready for it.
Throws up.
Nasty. An incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk. Bogdanovich wide open. And the miss, not the best shot selection there. Dishes to Temple. Pulls from the top of the key. No good off the front iron.
And low percentage look on that one. Not sure what he was thinking.
Sometimes you get a little outside of yourself. You have to be a little more disciplined.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Some changes for Sacramento. Zach Randolph is checked in for Monty Eunice. Buddy Hield comes in for Bogdanovich. And it's Hill in for Fox.
Yeah, good interior D there prevents the deuce.
Oh, wonderful anticipation. He reads the play perfectly, then with the quick reaction time.
And it seemed like they couldn't get anything to fall in that opening quarter, but you can just feel the momentum starting to shift.
Cauley Stein grabs the board. And here now the Kings. They've got an 8-0 run. Here's Randolph, and that basket pushes the lead to double digits. And the Kings lead by 10.
That's his bread and butter. Randolph, a beast on the board.
And now the first timeout called here for Detroit.
Yeah, the amount of points they've given up here in the paint, that's what they got to talk about.
Ooh, this is ugly. No question about it. And you wonder if these matchups aren't favoring them right now.
Labissiere is checked in for Cauley Stein. Here's Knight. Hill pulls it in.
And they've just tried everything to stem the tide here, but nothing seems to work.
Yeah, trying to recapture momentum. When the tide's running against you, very difficult to do. What do the young kids say today? Ride that wave.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Emmanuel Mudiay spent a year in China prior to the NBA rather than playing in college. A lot of people respect what he did while he was over there. He said, being in a foreign country, everything is different. It made me mentally strong. Now in the NBA, he said, you've got to have confidence because every point guard in this league can play. You've got to keep that edge and be prepared at all times. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Mental fortitude is critical, especially when you're a young player in this league.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Out of bounds, Detroit takes possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Detroit, no good that time either. Now the Kings with it. It's been 13 unanswered points for him. Down low, Randolph. And Randolph slams it in.
He's not going to lead the league in dunks, but when Randolph does throw it down, watch out.
Now a timeout called by Detroit.
And when you take a look at that shot chart, the amount of misses lately, really unbelievable.
Man, this is a joke. Right? I mean, there's been some glimpses of hope, but they've been few and far between.
There's the dish to Zeller. Over Labissiere. And Labissiere sends it back. Here's Barnes. Rebound, Detroit.
A hand right in his face on the layup. Excellent defense that time in the paint.
Pondexter, no good.
I think a kick out is the better option there. Defense had the rim on lockdown.
And the dunk by Barnes.
And a good example there of why it's important to change ends quickly.
Yeah, talent in this league has it so that now pretty much every team can push the pace. You have to get back on defense.
Good, the assist goes to Hill. Barnes has got 8 points here in this quarter.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
And Hill has it in the corner. The three-pointer off the mark. Detroit trails by 19. Unloads from 13. Sacramento grabs the miss. Labissiere's got 7 rebounds in the game. Randolph. Hill trying to break free. And the second chance effort by Randolph. Randolph's got 8 points.
Yeah, they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Bogdanovich, he's checked in for Barnes. So it's Detroit now. Here's Knight. Detroit, no good that time either.
Oh, great effort there. That's how you defend the paint.
Yeah, he has that capacity. He knows exactly where to position himself to protect the rim.
Young against Randolph. Makes it off the glass. He's got 10.
Right in his wheelhouse. Randolph putting in work in the paint.
Zeller passes to Pondexter. Ready by Bogdanovich.
He has been just terrible this game. A real negative for his team.
Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Hield's got his second bucket tonight.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
Young's shot is off.
He had 1 3-pointer in the first, but still searching for that second.
Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession.
Wow. Wasted possession. Thanks to what should have been a simple pass.
Fox, he's checked in for Sacramento. And it's Detroit's ball. Moutier kicks to McGee. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Trying to find Moutier. Gets it to him. Misses, and the dry spell continues. Moutier's gotten just 1 of his 4 attempts from the floor tonight. Hield from outside. And he's good on the 3-ball.
And getting going here in the second quarter, his second 3-pointer of the game.
The shot's good from McGee. McGee's got his first bucket of the night.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
Now, here's Fox. He's guarded closely, and the call will be against Emmanuel Moutier. That'll be his second foul of the game. Cauley Stein, he's checked in for Sacramento. Montejunas comes in for Zach Randolph. Hield kicks to Fox. 6 on the shot clock. Sacramento with a fresh shot clock. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Montejunas banked in off the glass.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Here's Moutier. Sacramento grabs the miss. And they're running. Here's Hield. And then Hield with the dunk.
And he'll like slamming it home. An athletic two-guard who is skilled at getting deep inside.
Shoots from 14. Temple can't get it to go. Here's Bogdanovich. And so it's Sacramento with a massive lead of 30 points here at the
2K Sports Halftime Show.
And what an amazing performance the hometown fans are witnessing here tonight. Ernie Johnson, a pretty close game for the Kings throughout the first quarter. They were able to squeeze ahead by the end of the period with just a 1-point lead. They just exploded in the second quarter, grabbing the momentum and running with it. Basket after basket, and they played. And it's just about time now for the third quarter to
And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get. And Detroit has possession. Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. And Detroit, looking at who they've got. Young is out there with Cody Zeller. Then there's Quincy Pondexter. Then there's Brandon Knight. And it's Abrinas in at the shooting guard. He's off on the second. Barnes, right side. 3-pointer, Hield. Here's Labissiere. And count it. And a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Well, that's some determination from Labissiere. He isn't going to be denied even when he's getting fouled.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And last season, he was a 70% free throw shooter, something I'm sure he'd like to improve.
And so it's Detroit with the ball. Knight into the lane. That one wide left.
Well, you see the struggles he's having getting anything to go.
Yeah, but at the same time, you know if he can just break through this cold streak, he can give you what you need.
Over in the corner, Barnes. Offline with his three. Detroit with the ball. Here's Pondexter. The shot will not fall. Hill has the open look, but they recover it.
They are really crashing the offensive glass, and it's paying off for them.
Goes back up. It doesn't go for him. And it's Detroit the other way.
Man, you hate this. Getting off to a rocky start in the beginning to this half, only shooting 20% from the field.
Abrinas has gone just 1 of 5 from the field. And the foul called on Brandon Knight. That's foul number 2 for him. On the wing, Barnes. Good, the assist goes to Hill. 14 points for Barnes.
And that was the correct play to make. George Hill, a very discerning playmaker.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Knight.
Well, the defense had nothing to do with that turnover. They're just fortunate. That's just plain sloppy passing.
And the foul called on Brandon Knight. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. And we've seen a few players come into the NBA through different paths, either playing overseas for a year or spending time in the D-League, now known as the G League. Chris, do you think that these alternative paths to the NBA will ever be as common as the standard collegiate path to the NBA?
Well, I think it can be, only because there's such an international presence in the game, and that now you're starting to find players all over. And the great thing about the NBA is it doesn't matter where you come from. It just matters what type of skill set that you have. So I can see it being other paths to the NBA, but the NCAA is always going to be one, in the fact that guys want to play for their state teams, and that's always going to be fun to watch. But thank God for basketball fans and athletes, there's a lot of paths to the NBA, which is the ultimate if you want to play basketball.
Absolutely. And Zach Randolph gets the whistle that time. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. They're struggling to keep up.
And we'll see if they can turn things around, Kevin. On this trip, they can't continue to come up empty.
If he'd been even halfway decent today, the score would be a lot different, but he can't get anything to fall.
Hill kicks to Labissiere. Picked by Randolph. And here's Barnes for 3. Rebound, Detroit. Zeller's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Detroit with the ball. On its way from Young for 2. Again, Young missing.
Yeah, that's just poor decision-making. He's got to be better in those situations.
Well, I'd love to hear his explanation to Coach right there. I mean, that should be an interesting conversation. Now, look, if he can start turning some of these misses into makes, their lead is going to take a big jump.
Detroit shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. That free throw missing.
And one thing that gives these scouts confidence in Zeller's ability to expand his shooting range is the fact that he's been a solid free throw shooter ever since he's entered this league.
Here's what Sacramento's going with right now. Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for Skal Labissiere. Bogdanovich comes in for Barnes, and it's Fox in for Hill. Inside, here's Abrinas. Hill with some nice D.
Wow, he's really been dragging him down tonight.
He feeds it to Randolph. Good on the shot. Randolph's got 12.
Well, he's picking his spots. Understanding the game so well helps them fuel this lead.
Clark for 3. It's rebounded by Randolph. Randolph's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Here's Bogdanovich. Rebound, Detroit.
Now, he hasn't been able to sink anything, really. His team still leads, but it's unclear if he will find his game by the time this one ends.
Oh, great effort there. That's how you defend the paint.
Yeah, he has that capacity. He knows exactly where to position himself to protect the rim.
Down low, puts it up from 12. And it's JaVale McGee with the rebound. Each trip down becoming more important.
And you need to string some successful offensive possessions together and play tough D.
1:44 left in the 3rd. Cauley-Stein dishes to Fox. Cauley-Stein passes to Randolph. Over Zeller. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. 11 points for Willie Cauley-Stein.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently. Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Randolph a screen. Hill kicks to Bogdanovich. He dishes it to Randolph. Just 5 to shoot. Over Zeller. Randolph missing again.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Out to the wing. Here's Temple. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
No one was even close to him there. He should have taken more time to get his legs under him before attempting that look.
And it's about the tempo, guys. It favors them, and just look at that score.
Well, that's where they have the advantage tonight. They're just a better team in transition.
And that one's good by Clark.
Yeah, well done to finish that one off.
And it's Sacramento's ball. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Cauley Stein a screen. Hill dishes to Randolph. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
And Randolph bullies defenders. You try to match his physicality, he ends up getting the whistle.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
And he was 73% from the line a season ago, an average number in that regard.
First one falls for him.
And what a tremendous career for Zach Randolph. He hit some bumps early on, but he's played with tremendous consistency throughout his time in the league.
Monty Eunice is checked in for the Kings. Detroit also making some changes. Hernan Gomez comes in for Zeller. And Emmanuel Mudiay subbed in for Alex Abrinas.
Is it me, or does it just feel like he gets every rebound that comes up?
Oh, it's like he's a magnet to the ball. No matter where he goes, it finds him.
Cauley Stein with a screen on McGee.
And with the physical interior game, Zebo is going to earn some trips to the line.
This is his second trip to the free throw line. Free throw drops for Zach Randolph. And Randolph drops them both. Stolen by Randolph. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. It's Sacramento running away with it. Live from Golden One Center, you're watching 2K Sports. And now let's take a listen in to a recent huddle from Coach Dave Yeager.
Stay aggressive, keep them moving. Don't let them stand and get set up and scheme up.
And that's Dave Yeager laying out the key points for his team over this next stretch.
Yeah, I mean, he really wants the ball and his guys to remain in constant motion. Keep the defense on defense.
And we welcome you back as we get going here in the fourth quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. They've got Hollis Thompson. Jackson is out there with Fox. Then there's Monty Eunice. And it's Papagiannis in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. And Thompson kicks to Fox. The baseline J off the mark. And it's Detroit's ball. Mudiay with the ball. Over Fox. Mudiay, no good. Now here's Jackson. He kicks to Fox. Monty Eunice, that's a screen for Fox. Feeds it to Thompson. Passes it to Monty Eunice. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Monty Eunice has got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Kings. Fox with the steal. And now the fast break. Fox with the ball. That one drops for him.
And you have to have respect for his speed in transition. Fox is a high-octane player who explodes in the open floor.
And that replay presented by Under Armour showing us the fantastic steal that led to that fast break finish. Another unleashed chaos moment. And there's a whistle. That goes on Ian Clark. That'll be his second foul of the game. A different look here for Detroit. Bielitsa, he's checked in for Hernan Gomez. And it's Brandon Knight in for Ian Clark. Jackson passes to Fox. There's a screen by Modi Yunus. Thompson for three. And another three for Sacramento.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
To stop the run. They get it back. Out tonight. Fires the three. Good on the triple.
Against length, he does a nice job of creating just enough separation.
Yeah, but he has a big height advantage, but that's somewhat mitigated out there on that perimeter when you got to come check him.
Thompson inside. 6 to shoot. Sacramento needs to get off a shot. And the pass to Jackson. The feed to Fox. They set the screen. On the wing, Thompson. Shoots over McDermott. Again, the miss by Thompson. Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Yeah, focus. Just make the simple play. Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
And Chris, during your playing days, you were on some incredibly talented teams and also some teams that were destined to come up short, so to speak. How big was the difference in the culture between a team who might contend for a title and the culture of a team that is just trying to grow and become a good team?
You can tell the minute that you walk into an organization which team that you're playing for, whether it's a team finding identity or a team that believes in themselves. And it's a big difference. It's a difference in the way that the winners approach every day. It's a difference in the way that you take your job serious or that you approach the small things and pay attention to the details. And so you notice when you're in a good culture and a bad culture, and it all starts at the top. And hopefully if you're fortunate to stay in this league a long enough, you'll be around the right culture. But the right culture is just doing all the positive things when no one is watching and then hoping for great results. And when you do that, I think you're in a great culture.
Moutier's gotten just 1 of 7 of his shots to go. Outside Jackson. They set the pick. Sacramento moving it around. There's a screen by Modi Yunus. That'll go on McDermott. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
Sacramento making some changes. Giles comes in for Papagiannis. And George Hill's subbed in for Fox. Pick up by Hill. Jackson with it. Now defended by McDermott. Pass to Bielitsa. And the game is a passion, as we know, Chris. But does it help to have outside interests? You're passionate about art. You make music. You're a writer. You're a thinker. Talk what all that is about and what that means to you.
Well, I think being a complete person helps whatever job that you're doing. You know, we all are more than our job. But basketball, you have to put everything into it. And so sometimes to rejuvenate yourself, you need to get fed other places and kind of feed your passions. And so I think a lot of times when players feed their passions, it's really just to have enough energy to complete their goal of getting through a grueling 82-game season with all the ups and downs, the expectations, the heartbreak, the celebrations. And so I think for myself and for many other successful players that I've seen, those that have tried to approach life with the same way that they approach basketball, that's just living with passion, try to learn as much as you can, enjoy every moment. Usually to me, they are the most successful because it takes pressure off of playing the game.
And defensively, you have got to extend to their shooters. They have been on fire this half.
Yeah, they've been tremendous from beyond the arc. It's a shift from what they did in the first 2 quarters, though.
Alex Abrinas has checked in for Brandon Knight. Here's Moutier. Can they get it? Bielitsa misses.
Yeah, good interior D there prevents the deuce.
Wonderful anticipation. He reads the play perfectly, then with the quick reaction time.
Pass to Giles. Kicks it to Hill. Launches a 3, and another 3 for Sacramento.
And how much longer are they going to keep that foot on the accelerator?
At this point, it's just icing on the cake. Terrific run, closes it out.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
There's a screen by Modi Yunus. The 11-footer, and again it's Sacramento converting.
And giving the fans what they came to see, a spirited performance.
Yeah, with a double-digit lead at this point, they can pretty much mark this one up in the win column.
Detroit, no good that time either. Here's Sacramento now. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points, and the call will be against Emmanuel Mudiay. That's his fourth foul of the contest. We've got 13 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Outside Hill. And so it's Sacramento easily grabbing this one. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and